Hello people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming and tuning in. Abigail Osimiri is my name for those who are new to the channel. On this channel, we'll do things about life's journeys and struggles, and today we'll be talking about the power of silence as we journey through our life struggles. The significance, the power of the act of keeping quiet. Silence. A lot of us value it, and a lot of us do not value it based on maybe how we were brought up, the environment we were brought up, and the rest of them. Silence is a tool that makes us more powerful than the other person. Like you keep two persons here, the person that talks everything, you tend to say, okay, I know everything already that is inside. But the person that is always keeping quiet, you wondering what's going on in the mind of this person. What's going on in the head of this person? What is this person thinking? Who is this person really? It will captivate you in the sense that you want to know since you have not known. But the one that is always open, everything you've known, you say, what is this one coming to say? And another example, like if you go for a program and somebody's coming to give a talk, the person you are familiar with, the person you know a lot about, you feel like, what is this person saying? That reverence will not be there, or respect will not be there as it should be. But the person you've never seen, the person you've never heard talk, you will be eager. I want to hear what this person has to say. So that is how we are when we talk too much or when we do not talk too much. It's just like that. There's no two ways about it. You will be respected if you're someone that always keep calm and talk when you should talk. Some of us just come out to talk. Even when we're not asked to talk, we come out to talk. We become nuisance to people because when we're coming, this person is coming again. That person is coming again. This talkative is coming again. And we are prone to fall. Like we leave ourselves in the hands of enemies when we talk more than we should talk. You should talk, of course, when you should talk. But when you shouldn't talk and you talk, there's a problem. Now you have a project at hand that you've not done. You're still at the process. And you're just out already. You told everybody this is what you have or this is what you do. It's either that project will not end as you were planning, or it's gonna be sabotaged. Only so like when you are progressing and you are happy, you think everybody's happy. No. Everybody you see coming to smile and congratulate you, it's not all of them that are happy. Should I say 110 or should I say 90% of persons you see smiling with you sincerely do not want you, sincerely do not like you. They are either doing it just for, to camouflage, or they're just doing it because of what they're getting from you. They're just doing it because of what they're expecting, but not sincerely. You can count those that are really genuinely happy that you are succeeding, happy that you are progressing. Now, apart from the fact that when you're silent, you become more powerful than others, it gives you peace of mind. When you shouldn't say what you shouldn't say, it gives you peace of mind. When you have some things about you that should just be there as there's some persons, your life is, a lot want to crack you, but they can't. Your enemy want to penetrate you, but they cannot. They wouldn't know where to enter because they don't even know what you're planning. They don't know your weakness. They don't know anything about you. They'll just be there. A lot of persons might even look at you like a bad person, a very, very bad and wicked person because you're not always sitting with them and discussing with them. That's why you see you'll be hearing a lot of, I never knew you were this good, I never knew you were this calm, because when they see that you don't talk, they'll just conclude that you're a bad person. Of course, some persons are like that. It has happened to me personally a lot of times when people will be like, from far, since you are into yourself, you're quiet, you're withdrawn, you're calm, it's like you're a very wicked person. But when they come close and they see how you are, I never knew you were like this. And you'll be like, oh, I shouldn't come out to broadcast who I am before you know who I am. See, when you're calm, whatever is meant for you to come will come. You don't need to, women are guilty of this. When the husband has gone to work, they won't sit at home. They'll carry themselves to go and sit in the other neighbor under one mango tree like that, and they'll start talking. This one will come with one problem, that will come with the other one. Before you know, a problem will arise from there. And your poor husband coming back from work, you bring wahala to him, or problems to him as the case may be. He wouldn't know that this is what my wife is doing all the time when I'm off for work, especially for mothers that are always at home. When you are always out going forward, even those at work, there are some persons that will group themselves somewhere and start talking things they shouldn't say that would land them in trouble, because the mouth, you see this mouth as if there is something behind it. When you do not control it, it just goes, and then say things that maybe you were not willingly, something you do not wanted to say just comes out, and it landed you in trouble, and you start saying, had I knew, I would have just sat at my house. As I knew, I would have just kept to myself. So to avoid these unnecessary issues, it is better to be quiet. And the last thing, when you are calm, you give yourself quiet time, you give yourself time for silence. Value that time in every day of your life. There are times you just withdraw, be quiet. When you give yourself that time, you receive feedbacks from God. And that's when I talk about how to pray for effective result. That video, I mentioned silence. Silence is important. When you are silent, you receive messages from the other audio, from the other world. You receive messages. Either somebody that one of your relatives that have gone that really want you to continue praying for him or her, you receive this. There are messages you will receive when you are quiet. God answers you. God speaks to you. Maybe you have prayed for something and you're waiting for God's reply. You're always calm. When you are calm, that's when you listen. When you're always talking, what will you listen? What will you hear? Nothing. You just be there. But when you are calm, you are coordinated, you are controlled, all your activities are planned, you're just perfect. When you're calm and silent, when you value the arts of silence, it's very important. We all need it in our life. As we journey towards our Creator, we need to cultivate the arts of silence. ART. We need to cultivate the arts of silence. It goes a long way in building us into who we really are. And then it will also help us in relating with people. It will help us in making good decisions. It will help us in seeing the world in the light that it is to be seen. And then you see, this our journey will be a little bit better and will go smoothly. Thank you so much for tuning in, always coming back. See you in my next video. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, cultivate the arts of silence as an individual. It is very important. Bye for now.